okay, the one what Christ said, I think the centurion said, what can I do to get the kingdom? And he said, exact no more than thou art supposed to. I'm paraphrasing. He's, oh man, this ain't my phone. He said, exact no more than you're supposed to, and do harm to no man, something like that. This is if you're working for the police, if you're in the military. We have brothers, listen, part of the history I was going to go into in Philly, we had about 5 police officers rolling with us. You got it? Read it. Nice and loud.
Luke chapter 3, verse 13. And he said unto them, exact no more.
What did he say before that? Read the verse before that.
Verse 12. Then came also publicans to be baptized. And he said unto him, Master, what shall we do? Verse 13.
And this is people that work for the government. Publicans, which are tax collectors, officers of the court. They come and arrest you for tax violations, or the police, the military, any government capacity job that you work in where you can lock blacks and Hispanics up, and you working in that environment. The Lord said this. They asked him, what, Yediah?
They came also publicans to be baptized and said unto him, Master, what shall we do? And he said,
and baptized just means taught. Baptized means taught and clean so they can change their life. And he said, what do we got to do, Master? Talking to Christ. Go ahead.
He said unto them, exact no more than that which is appointed you.
Meaning, don't rob Israelites. Exact no more, which is that, except that which is appointed you. The thing that you're supposed to do for them, just do that. Don't go above and beyond for the government to get your people locked up or thrown in prison. Go ahead. You got it in the car?
And he said unto them, exact no more than which is appointed to you. Verse 13. And the soldiers likewise commanded of him, saying,
these the soldiers now, the officers, the ones that lock you the hell up. Go ahead.
And the soldiers likewise commanded of him, saying, and what shall we do?
And the soldiers said, well, what should we do? We work for the government. We the police, man. We got the power to lock you up and destroy your life. What can we do to get mercy from the Lord? Go ahead.
And he said unto them, do violence to no man.
Read that again.
Do violence to no man.
Our king told these officers, these soldiers, do violence to no man. Do violence to no man. So if you work for the beast and you got the power from the beast to harm and hurt people, Christ said, you still better not do violence to nobody. Go ahead.
Neither accuse any falsely.
Don't set nobody up, which we all know that old nasty Nate of the IUIC, he used to set people up and do violence to black people, man. That purple group, their leader, the bishop, police officer Nathaniel, he did violence to men. And he did what? What's the word? Accused falsely. He accused men falsely, man. So he directly broke what Christ said how to be if you're an officer of this beast. Go ahead.
So he also set up, I think it was, he went inside the house and made the woman be naked in front of everybody.
Come. They went up inside some woman's house, violent as hell, busted her house, and made her get, and she was naked, man. And they didn't let her cover herself up or nothing, man. These Christian Israelites got nasty histories, man. But that's the answer. If you're an officer or a soldier, you know, and under this beast, you ought to do violence to no Israelite. None of them. You understand? Now, if that conflicts with your job, you probably should walk off your job, because that's what General Hazayan did. General Hazayan said, I ain't dealing with this no more, because they expect me to be violent. It's a lot of times where they come up on a suspect, and General Hazayan would, you know, take him down without shooting. And they would tell him afterward, man, you supposed to shot him. That was a clean shot. That was a clean shoot. You could have shot him. They was checking Hodge on why he didn't murder this man. And Hodge understood that he didn't have to. Take the life of. General Hodge made it clear that he didn't have to take the life of this man. But when you work for this beast, you take on the spirit of this beast a lot of times. And you do violence. Like the 5 brothers did to that one brother. I forget what city it was. when they beat that poor brother down on the street, man. Find out one of the officers' girlfriend was his ex-girlfriend was with the guy now. So he was jealous of the guy. And they ended up beating this brother and leaning him on the car. This brother eventually lost his life, man, because they beat him so bad. You understand? Because a lot of us, when we work for this beast, we take on the spirit of the beast. But Christ telling us right here how you not take on the spirit of the beast, even though you work for the beast. Do violence to no man, you understand? And don't accuse any one of them falsely. Talking about your people.